Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Just Ask Answered. I want to thank everybody for all of your questions. I do appreciate it. I hope the answers are helpful for you. I wanted to point out that some of the questions, I've had to make them a little shorter to be accepted on YouTube. The questions were too long. So if it sounds like your question when you read it and it resonates with you, please come in because I will read the full question in here so you know if it's your question or not. Doesn't matter if you aren't the person that asked it, because we are all connected. The collective, we're all on the same path. We're all on the same journey. We're all here to do the same thing, okay? So if one of us has the question, it's likely that more than one of us has the same question. So if you're brought here because it resonates with you, then the answer is for you too. Now, this one is, why and how do I apparently receive accurate and helpful information and guidance for others and remain absolutely clueless as to my own path? Well, I hear you on that one, because I am one that has been reading tarot cards for about 16 years now, and I still cannot do my own reading. And I think part of the problem in that instance is because I know what I want the outcome to be. I know the direction that I'm hoping it'll go in. So I never know, I second guess myself. Is this just the way I want it to be? Or is this actually the message coming through? So, and I think we're not meant to do that for ourselves, to be perfectly honest. But also, it's about going within. You're getting sick of hearing that. It seems like every question I've had so far this week is about gaining that intuitive ability and trusting your intuition when it guides you in a direction, that you take that direction without hesitation. When you have an impulse or an inspiration to move forward, do so. Your inner being is guiding you in the very best direction for you and the quickest direction for you. So, when you look at the readers on YouTube, I can't speak for everybody else, but I know for myself, I have no problem receiving the messages for everybody else. But like I said, when it comes to me, I can receive messages for myself, but when it comes to readings for myself, I can't do it. It's impossible. But maybe you're not going within, maybe you're not meditating, maybe you're not in a place where you're open to receiving the messages that are trying to come through, because your inner being is always trying to steer you in the right direction. And it will be a path of least resistance to get you where your soul wants you to go. And that's part of it too. Your soul is 80% of you. Your human being side is 20%. So, and your soul is who incarnated on this planet and has plans for itself on this planet. And up to this point in time, majority of us have lived that human being life and are allowing our monkey mind to steer us. Not anymore. It's all about your soul, where your soul wants to go, what your soul wants to achieve. Just open yourself up to receiving those messages. Meditation is huge. Remaining grounded by being out in nature, by being barefoot on the earth to connect with Mother Earth. That's very grounding. Hot bath in Epsom salts and sea salts, those are all grounding. Eating root vegetables, because they're grown in the ground, they contain the earth's energy. Now, let's get cards from Spirit to see what else Spirit wants to add to this for you all. Why do I receive helpful information for others but not myself? get one more card, please. Thank you, angels. Okay. The cards that came out for you in answer to your question. Why you can help others and not yourself. Four of Cups. Do you see what's above her here? All of this help and guidance trying to come in. Trying desperately to come in and reach you. But if you look at this girl, she does not look open to any kind of messages. She's too busy focusing on daydreaming. And there's nothing wrong with daydreaming. Daydreaming is a really good way to manifest things in your life, right? It's your imagination. If you can imagine it, you can have it. But this is about not focusing. So focus rather than playing in the water, or just hang on a second. Okay, the message, what's coming, what I'm hearing in my head is nonchalantly moving through life. So again, without focus, just being a human being and moving forward. That is not going to put you in that receiving mode of getting messages, allowing yourself to receive the messages from your inner guidance system, right? They're there. The messages are there. That's what this says, all these fairies above you. But they're at a distance. And if you notice, this is a mermaid and her tail is fanning above her, which is stopping. It's too much playing and not enough focus, is what I keep hearing. Too much scattered energies. Focus your energy on what it is you want, what you need. Ask for the help, ask for the guidance, and then be aware and alert and open to the signs and synchronicities that happen in your world that are bringing your answers to you, okay? Because if they can't get through to you in your mind or, with a thought, they will show you number sequences over and over again. Or you'll see pictures over and over again. Or you'll hear a name over and over again. Something. But it'll be repetitive if you're not getting it, okay? Six of Pentacles. This is all about balance. Equal give and take. Reciprocity. Learn to receive. That's what this says too. Because you give to others to help them on their path. You need to be open to receiving. You need to learn to receive. A lot of us are givers, and we have a real problem with taking or with receiving. That's part of your growth, part of your expansion, when you start to learn to love yourself more. You need to learn to allow others to give to you and receive without thinking you need to reciprocate, okay? You give out of the kindness of your own heart, done. Somebody else gives to you out of the kindness of their own heart, done. You don't have to give back because someone has given to you, all right? Eight of Cups. Come on, camera. Now, do you notice she's got one cup? She's leaving and she's taking one cup with her. She's leaving all of these others behind her because she's experienced them. She has seen what they have to offer. She's maybe even chosen to take what they have to offer. But she's taking this one cup with her. The Ace of Cups is all about self-love, and that's what I just said. The Eight of Cups basically is all about allowing yourself to walk away from that which no longer serves you, knowing hold them and when to fold them, basically. But this card, the message that's coming through very strongly with this card is it's all about self-love. Self-love and learning to receive rather than give all the time. Open yourself up to not just receiving from your inner guidance system, but your outer world as well. You will find too that another thing that this can talk about is you may be in a lineup in a grocery store one day and you happen to overhear a conversation between two people ahead of you, and something is said that perks your ears up. That's likely a message to you from your inner guidance system. Trust. They will, your soul, your inner being will get messages to you, or attempt to get messages to you any way it can. And they are very creative, to say the least. Your final card, King of Swords. He is all about truth, honesty, standing in your true authentic self, and he's very knowledgeable. This is a very intelligent person. So for you, again, I think this was in yesterday's reading. It's about spiritual knowledge. Spiritual knowledge will bring clarity for everyone on their path. And it just makes it so much easier to move forward. It really does. So I keep saying this to everybody because it seems to be a theme right now. Check out Hay House. They have books, regular books and audiobooks, and online courses if you want to grow spiritually. Check out Mind Valley, same thing. They also have free webinars. They last for like an hour to an hour and a half, and I have learned so much from those free webinars. I've also purchased some of their online courses. Amazing. YouTube, free. Abraham Hicks. Listen to those videos. Watch those videos. They're very enlightening. Dr. Joe Dispenza. He also is on YouTube. And he also has courses, I believe, at Hay House that you can take. He's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Dr. Joe Vitale. He's got some great stuff out there too. Okay, so we are going to get some further information from the Just Ask Oracle deck. Angels, please and thank you. Thank you, angels. Okay. You all have two this time. Be grateful for what you now have. This is all about the law of attraction, okay? It's about your thoughts are the electrical impulse that goes out to the universe. Your emotions are the magnet. So if you want something, think it and attach to it a positive emotion. Now, if you're wanting love, a love partner, you don't have to attach an emotion of love with a partner, okay? It doesn't have to be a match. You just need to have a positive emotion that goes out with that thought. It can just be happiness, remembering the vacation you had last summer on some exotic island, I don't know, but draw on your experiences if you have to feel good. Some of you, I know for me, I have children. I absolutely adore my kids. I'm really close to my kids. I've got 2 grandchildren. I focus on them from when they were babies, and it just gives me that, that incredibly warm, fuzzy feeling in the pit of my stomach, and that is exactly where you need to have it. That pit of your stomach or your gut, that's where your inner guidance system will let you know you're on the right path with something through emotion, through a really good feeling in the pit of your stomach, okay? So follow that when you get it. The next one we have, a time to be honest. Stand in your true, authentic self. Be honest with yourself. What is it that you really want? What do you want to receive? What do you want in life? Ask for help. Ask for the guidance. Okay? Now the Synchronicity Oracle deck. Let's get a card from there for you, please. And thank you, angels. Thank you, angels. Okay, so the card that came out for you here is wait for the right time here. Sometimes in life, including receiving guidance, takes reaching a very specific place spiritually within before you are able to hear the messages and receive the guidance, okay? Because just living as a human being and conforming to the ways that we are to be on this planet, as far as human beings are concerned, we shut ourselves off. You know, when we first incarnated here, when our soul first incarnated here, we came from a place, we lived in a place of intuitive abilities as kids. But somewhere along the way, it gets turned off by humans that want to control us, that want to make us conform and do things the way everyone else thinks they should be done. So now what you're having to do is take a lifetime of that way of being and turn it around into a way of living from a place of intuitive ability, intuitive guidance. And it's growth, it's expansion, it's spiritual growth, and it doesn't happen overnight. And as you grow and raise your vibration or raise your consciousness to a higher state of being, you will be able to, you know, you'll have more ability to hear those messages and get that guidance. So now I did hear while I was shuffling that along with this King of Swords and standing in your true authentic self, some of you out there are not doing that. Some of you out there are helping others spiritually, but you're holding back in being honest with the world about who you are, what you do. I did. When I first started to do this for a living, I didn't want to talk about it. People would say to me, so what do you do for a living? I'm a life coach. Because I didn't want to have to deal with the people that roll their eyes at me, or the naysayers, or the people that make fun of me, you know? But you will reach that place where you're able to stand in your true authentic self, and you will announce to the world, look what I do, and I'm good at what I do. I help people on the planet, and I am good at it. And I love what I do and who I am. You will get there. That's all part of the growth. It's all part of the self-love, right? So I hope that helped. I'm going to leave it there. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one.